Welcome into Sports Illustrated's Wildcats Daily. I'm your host, Lauren Withrow. Northwestern's class of 2022 continues to grow. With me today is one of the Wildcats' latest recruits, cornerback Evan Smith. Evan, what was your first reaction to receiving your offer from Northwestern?
I was shell-shocked. I went out there for a workout and got into Coach Pat's office and wasn't expecting it right away. But when he told me, I was with my mom and I was just in a loss of words.
Why weren't you expecting it? Were you having doubts after your visit?
Well, they were telling me that we were going to call you in the next 24 hours when you land in Alabama, and we'll go from there. But I didn't know they were going to pull the trigger that fast. I figured I would get it, but I didn't know it was going to be this soon. So I mean, it was great to do it though.
When you were heading into that visit, what was your hope? Did you know that if I get an offer from here, this is where I'm going to go? Or were you waiting to see if something happened during that visit that would seal the deal for you?
When I went up there, I knew prior to going up there how great the program was. And everyone down here knows how great the program is with Coach Pat, how good of a coach he is. So going up there, I did have some high expectations, which were fulfilled. And, I knew I wanted to be part of something special. And when I went up there, it was just that. And I knew as soon as I left that visit that I wanted to go there.
You just brought up your expectations for the program. When you headed into your visit and throughout this entire recruiting process, what were the boxes that needed to be checked in order for you to commit to a program?
So first, when me and my parents sat down and went through everything that I wanted to do, and the first thing was academics. I can't, football's not going to be forever, so I need to have a backup plan. And high-level football, playing in the Power Five, competing for championships, and having a brotherhood that you can call family after football is all over with. So those are the main three checkpoints that I had in the recruiting process.
What stood out to you most about Northwestern's coaching staff compared to other schools that you visited?
Their coaching staff is just all linked together. They all love each other. They all have the same message to each other, to all the recruits. And what stood out to me most about the coaching staff is when they preach it to their kids down there. That's what their kids say about their coaches. They're all the same. What they preach to you guys, what they preach to us. And it just spoke some volumes to me. And I just want to be a part of that.
I'd like to talk a little bit about your athleticism in general. You just led your high school team to a state championship as a starting point guard. How has playing multiple sports helped you excel in football?
It's helped me a lot. Different sports like basketball and football is two sports I play. They kind of are linked together with how quick you have to be, think fast. And those two sports helped me a lot, just the agility part of it, and then leadership. And football team, you have 80 guys. You got to all lead together. In the basketball team, it's just 12 guys. So you learn different things from different sports, and I kind of just combine them together, and that's how it is.
So when you look at yourself as a player, obviously you can play both football and basketball. Right now, you're also going to be making another transition from playing quarterback, which is your current position in high school, to playing cornerback at Northwestern. What do you see is going to be your biggest challenge in that transition?
Just learning the position. Quarterback, you kind of know a little bit what the defense is doing, and when you go on defense, you know what the offense is doing because, you played on that side of the ball. So it's really just learning the technique for me. But I feel like that won't be as big of a challenge. It certainly will be a challenge, but I'm a hard worker, and so I feel like I can pick it up pretty easy.
Heading into your senior year, what adjustments are you going to be making on the football field to try to prepare yourself for playing that position in Evanston?
Down here and playing quarterback, I don't think I'm going to play as much as defense, but I train pretty much 4 days a week with my trainer, just working on speed and change directions, which is vital for a corner. And I'm going to get with a corner coach soon so I can, when I come up to Evanston, I won't be too far behind, and I can, be ready to go.
You were the 12th addition to your recruiting class at Northwestern. What has the dynamic between the current members of that class?
So when I was up on my official visit, there's about 8 of us, and I want to say like 6 or 7 committed before I did. So when I was up there, I mean, they were pretty cool. I mean, they were my friends. We spent pretty much like all day. We just stayed in the hotel all night, just laughing around. And it was cool to see all of them commit and they're going to be my future brothers, future teammates. And I think that was really cool. And that was one of the big reasons, a big part of why I committed.
How would you describe the personality of your recruiting class?
Funny. They all joke around, all great people, and they all have the same goal in mind, and we just want to be surrounded by great people.
Is there a memory that's making you laugh right now? Something somebody said or did on the visit that you could share?
The last night of the visit, we were all in the hotel. It was about like 1 a.m. We were just sitting in the hotel, and one dude fell asleep. So we got water, splashed it on him, and and I laughed for about 20 minutes straight.
Can you share who it is? You don't have to if you're not comfortable.
We splashed water on Braden Turner.
Okay.
He's also from Alabama, so it was pretty funny.
What was his reaction to that?
I have a video. He got up and he just walked to the bathroom, and then he fell right back to sleep like 10 minutes later. So you're just gonna let him sleep after that.
You just mentioned Braden Turner, also from Alabama, your home state. Did you guys have a relationship prior to committing to Northwestern from playing against each other?
We played a little bit of AAU together back, I want to say like 4 years ago. So I knew him pretty well going up to the visit. And he's a cool dude, and can't wait to be his teammate.
Switching gears a little bit to actually getting on campus, what do you think is going to be one of your biggest challenges transitioning to the next level?
Just the speed of the game, training your body more, and just focusing a lot more on football and academics, just zoning in on what you need to do. Then obviously the weather, Alabama's kind of hot down here, but Chicago's a little chilly. So, I mean, it's a thing I have to do. So, you got to do what you got to do.
What keeps you motivated through these big changes and challenges that you're going to face?
My parents, they always keep me motivated, keep working, your work's going to pay off. And, that's what keeps me motivated. They work so hard for me, and that's all I want to do is give back to them.
What kind of role have they played in your football career so far?
A big role. They're my biggest fans, biggest, mentors. And, they always challenge me to do good things and keep working. Always. And, always thank God and always appreciate the ones you have around you. And so they played a humongous role in my football career.
You touched a little bit on the academics being part of why Northwestern was an attractive program for you. Do you already have an idea of what you'd like to study on campus?
I do not. I think something in business, but it's not set in stone right now, but I'm still exploring.
Speaking of business, now that the NCAA is allowing you to monetize your name, image, and likeness, do you have plans in the back of your mind for a way you'd like to use your platform?
Yes. I haven't looked deeply into it, but I want to, the Barstool athlete, that'd be cool to do. So, those are one things.
And finally, just to wrap it up, before you get to Evanston, what is something that you want Northwestern fans and alumni to know about you, both as a person and as a player?
I'm a hard worker. I'm gonna come in there and give it my all. Give it, try to bring home a championship to Northwestern. So that's the big goal, and I hope everyone knows that I'm coming to work.
Awesome. Evan, thank you so much once again. Can't wait to follow you throughout your senior year, and can't wait even more to see you on the field in Evanston. We'll be sure to keep up on everything you're doing up until that point. Thanks so much.
Thank you.